Hey guys, Jason X for SCNS Live, powered by Sunleaks.com, and this is the video review of the Transformers MP21 Cybertron Espionage Bumble, or let's just face it, this is Transformers masterpiece Bumblebee, finally presented as a VW bug. And while this is a small figure, as you can see, it comes with some an extra accessory there. I'm going to call it an accessory, but this is awesome. I really like this figure. I mean, this is one of the first Transformers we ever saw in Transformers, and finally represented in the Masterpiece line. So, let's get that out of the way. Let's go ahead and get this box thing that we do out of the way. So you got a Takara Tomy box, you got a shot of Bumblebee and Spike, which really looks more like Daniel there on the side. There's the MP21 Cybertronian Espionage Bumblebee and, well, Bumble, and a lot of characters and stuff. On the side, you got a shot of the Volkswagen, orange shot of Transformers Masterpiece up top. Shot of the robot mode there. And stuff underneath I can't understand. So anyway, enough of that. Let's get back to Bumblebee. Now, he isn't exactly the type of Volkswagen that we saw in Transformers. Animated, get this camera correct. There we go. He's not exactly that particular make and model of Volkswagen, but he's close enough. I like this. To give you an idea, here is, well, let's just go ahead and do the comparison. Here's what G1 Bumblebee, who rolls very well, by the way. So you can see what it was kind of supposed to be here. Yeah, this is, well, this is a keychain. This is my original Bumblebee. But yeah, you get an idea of what kind of bumble or bug he was supposed to look like. It's more like Herbie the Love Bug here, but I'm still cool with this. So anyway, a comparison shot with that guy. Here's a Legends Bumblebee. Here's a Prime Bumblebee. Here's a Classics Bumblebee. Here's a Bumble Rage. Here's a movie Bumblebee. You get the idea. Anyway, so on to an actual comparison. Here he is compared to Lambor or Sideswipe in the Masterpiece line. And the Beetle seems a little small, but I honestly have never seen a Beetle and a Lamborghini next to each other, so I wouldn't know. Might need to look up the comparison or something online. But as far as like how they look together, I do like how it looks. It looks like I would see it on the show. So, yeah. So, actually, we're going to sideswipe out of here. Now, before we transform this guy, let's go ahead and get a look at Spike in the exosuit here. Now, this thing is a nice addition. We did see this in the animated movie, and it's okay. The joints tend to pop off a lot on these elbows here. And, I mean, they pop off a lot, so just thought I'd mention that. Underneath here, well, I mean, go ahead and articulation, its arms go up and down. There's a ball joint here, but it's covered up. It's actually part of the transformation. No waist articulation. The knees do bend. The hips will go out, and the back plate doesn't really move that much, but it is a nice thing to have. I mean, I think when you take this part off, that actually looks more like Daniel than Spike. It's not like these things are that great on detail anyway. Here's the one that came with Optimus Prime. So, yeah, I guess this looks okay. I can't really comment because this thing is just so small and not detailed. I can't really make a comment, but it does look like Daniel just because of the collar too. I thought Spike had his buttoned up in the movie, but the head will rotate up, mainly just so when he does transform into his vehicle mode, he can look up and out. Now, to transform him into that mode, you want to take, I'm just going to get this out of the way. You want to take these wheels here, because they split in half here. You want to take them, angle them out, put the foot up, and rotate this down until it reaches that point right there, and then snap the wheel together, put that tab into the hole. Same thing here, split that, bring this down, connect them back together, and bring it down. You want to take these and just bend them at the knee and combine the back half. They peg right in there. You can kind of move those up, put the little side skirts in. take the arms, rotate them down here. You want to take these and pull the wheels out. After that, take the side panels here and bring them down because they actually tab in right there. Rotate this down. Put my camera back just a little bit. Once you get that rotated down, you want to kind of bring these back. Kind of get them ready right there. And close it up. And close it up. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm trying to tab this in, but it's actually got a tab in right there. And there you have Daniel / Spike in his exosuit in its robot mode. So, I'm sorry, it's vehicle mode. So, and it does roll. There's not much to talk about this guy. I mean, it's okay. It kind of justified the price a little bit, I guess, but yeah, I would have rather had a lower price masterpiece than have this added in. It's cool and all, but it's okay. So anyway, and also the Spike that did come with Optimus, it does scale real well with this, I think. I think that's perfect for that younger Daniel and this car. He should be maybe a little bit higher, but it's okay. Now anyway, on to the Beetle here. He does have a nice Autobot logo right there. Now he's more of an orange instead of a yellow, but I mean, what are you going to do? It's made, it's in hand. It's not like they're going to go back and change the colors now. But yeah, really nice. Got some nice detail. He does only come with one mirror here, but that is how the Beetles were back in the day. So yeah, just one there. Some clear plastic on these headlights here. Nice silver paint on the hood latch here. The tires do have a nice little VW logo on there. Yeah, just a lot of great detail. I love the little detail here on the window. You got some red plastic headlights here. The venting on the back. All the windows look really great. If you look inside, you can see his head in there. Looks like he's chilling out in the back. I will say there seems to be a little too much separation here, but that's a small gripe. But yeah, underneath you don't have a lot of kibble. You do see the spare here and his weapon underneath, but otherwise this is a really great representation. I really like it. It rolls real well. These are some hard plastic tires, but yeah, still a great figure. Now right here is where his Autobot logo flips up and down. I've heard some people say that the color seemed off a little bit. It seems okay to me. Anyway, on to the transformation on this guy. The first thing you want to do is take this wheel off. And before we go any further, let me go ahead and get his gun out. See, it's this classic Bumblebee blaster here. Really nice. Now, he does have this license plate in the back, and he does have the spare tire. Now, if you want it under the car, didn't do it like I had it, but if you want to take this part and pull it out, and you got the little license plate, and you want to take, see, there's a little angled bit here. You want to take that and put it inside of the tire, and it'll stay in there pretty well. But you can take the tire and actually put it right here, and then it's got the tire on the back like a VW Beetle would. So yeah, just thought I would point that out. And I'm going to go ahead and take that off. I could transform him with that on there, but I'm not going to try because it's kind of a pain in the butt. So anyway, I want to take these doors and just kind of bring them out a little bit because they do tab in. Take this whole front half here and just kind of work it down, and you'll extend his legs. And when you do it, just take them and just go ahead and click the knees into the calves like that. Take the legs and straighten them out and separate the feet. Next thing you want to do is rotate the wheels in. Take the door panel, fold it onto the back, and then fold it onto the front, and this tab will actually lock in underneath. And same thing over here, you just take it and this one doesn't lock in so well, but it does stay in there fairly good. Take this part and rotate it down. Now you want to take the top of the hood and put it back all the way. So then you want to take this part and rotate it back, and as you can see, it goes into that groove in the center there. So yeah, nice engineering there. I like that. Next thing you want to do is bring your camera up so people can see what the hell you're doing. You want to take these arm panels here and kind of untab them from here, because they tab into the back, and you just want to kind of bring them away from the car. Once you do that, rotate them down and untab them from the sides of the car. Now to give us his arms, rotate those at the bicep. You can go ahead and bring out the fist now. These parts, I just like to kind of fold them down underneath his arms. Just bring it over, down, and rotate the fist out. As you can see, we're getting there. We're getting there. Take this part, bring it back, and you can see his head there. As you do that, you want to take this and rotate it around and bring it up, because it helps clear this a little bit better. Bring that down and then just collapse his backpack in. It doesn't lock in or anything as far as I can tell. It does have a tab here. It goes into a slot in his back. You can put that in there, but actually it did kind of click in a little bit, so maybe I've been being too gentle with it. There, you got him there, and then you just want to take this and rotate it around, and you've got his Autobot symbol, and there you have Bumblebee in his robot mode. Now, he is a very small bot, but this is Bumblebee we're talking about here. Of course he's going to be small. And as far as all his window, he does come with this side view mirror. There's an extra one, but there's no other hole on the other side to peg it into. So you do only get, you get a set of two, just like you did with Wheeljack. Now, the other thing that I've been kind of waiting to do, because once I do this change, I'm never changing it again. He does come with an extra face. That's right here. Now, if we can bring up both of them side by side, we see one's kind of a smirk and one's just kind of a blank stare. So, you just want to take this part and just kind of pop it off. Whoops. Yes. Let's see if I can actually get this thing off here. I can't, and it just went off my table. Now, there was a version that came with a battle mask, and I didn't need that one. So yeah, and you just pop that on, and now we've got a Bumblebee that's got a slight smirk to his face. It's not that big of a difference, but I like this because he is smirking. So yeah, really, really nice bot mode. You want to bring these shoulders up, by the way, just so they kind of clear. Really nice. This is so reminiscent of the animated Bumblebee from G1. I love how his chest looks. It's very bulky. The backs of the arms, he's got that tubing on his arm, these square shoulders, the kind of skinny legs, but these VW Beetle feet. This is my jam right here. I like this guy. On the back, not a lot of kibble. He looks like he stepped off of the screen. The backpack does tend to rotate because there is nothing to lock it in. So, you know, yeah, you got that. He does come with this blast, like I said. He can hold in either hand. Oh, and the tire. Now, you can take the tire in that same slot that you put it in robot mode. You can put it there. And like I said, you could have probably transformed this with it on there. I just took it off just because, you know, I didn't want any trouble. So yeah, nice robot mode. As far as articulation-wise, he does have a bit of articulation after you fold up his feet and the ankles. They will go back and forth. Got a nice 90-degree knee joint there. You got some ball joints here. You got a rotation at the calf. There's ball joints at the hips. He can rotate at the waist. You got kind of ball joint shoulders that will rotate up and down, though. 90 degrees on the arm. The wrists do not swivel. Now the head is on not a ball joint, but it can rotate up and turn sideways. So yeah, not a ball joint, just that double, the swivel pin here, and a rotation at the neck. So yeah, I really, really do dig this guy. Now for a comparison, I got a transformed G1 Bumblebee here. This might take me a little while. Bear with me here, guys. So yeah, there we go. So we got G1 Bumblebee here. Well, the keychain one. He's got that battle mask face, so yeah. Let's see. I did have I did pull this guy out of storage. Classics Bumblebee, and he's actually smaller than Classics Bumblebee. So, yeah, but I mean, it is Bumblebee. So, for a better comparison, here he is with Masterpiece Wheeljack. Now, this is a size comparison I can get behind. Because, I mean, these are the guys that we saw first in the original Transformers cartoon. So, yeah, good size comparison here. I mean, size matching here. And, of course, let's bring him in with Optimus Prime, who's ginormous compared to Bumblebee. But that's how it was. I mean, what do you want? Oh, I should have compared him to Roller. I meant to do that. I meant to compare him to Roller when I was doing the review. But hey, it didn't pan. So anyway, that is Masterpiece Bumblebee. I really like this guy. As far as a small one, I mean, we're going to get a small one, but what did you want? If they were going to do Bumblebee or Cliff Jumper, one of the mini-bots, it was going to be small. So the people that are out there, if somebody actually does complain about the size, I have seen a couple people complaining about it. I mean, it's okay. He's supposed to be this way. We are getting Ultra Magnus next, so there's your big bot there. It's going to be pretty pricey too. But anyway, I'm Jason the X, guys. This is my review of the Transformers Masterpiece Bumblebee. This guy is awesome. I would definitely recommend getting him. If you got a Masterpiece collection going, you need this guy for your collection. And that's all I got to say about that. So anyway, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.